I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today we're reading from the book of Psalms, chapter 92. Let's focus on verses 7 through 15. When the wicked spring up like grass, and when all the workers of iniquity flourish, it is that they may be destroyed forever. But you, Lord, are on high forevermore. For behold, your enemies, O Lord, for behold, your enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. But my horn, that is my power, you have exalted like a wild ox. I have been anointed with fresh oil. My eye also has seen my desire on my enemies. My ears hear my desire on the wicked who rise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like a palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Those who are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. They shall still bear fruit in old age. They shall be fresh and flourishing to declare that the Lord is upright. He is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in him. Now, I've been in the music business all my adult life. And I suppose that I always will be in it to some extent, given the sizable catalog of published songs that I've written or co-written. And one thing that I learned in the songwriting process is that it's nearly impossible to write a blues song while you're feeling blue. It's kind of funny. You can't write the blues while you have the blues, right? When you're in the midst of difficulty, because blues songs are primarily written in retrospect, after the storm has passed. When the clouds clear away, you can sort through the rubble from the storm damage more objectively. But while everything is flying apart in the middle of the tornado, you're basically just rolled up into a ball hoping you can make it out alive. And anyone who has gone through a tornado or a hurricane knows what I'm talking about. But every hurricane has an eye, a pause in the destruction. And that's what the Sabbath is for believers. It's sort of a pause from an otherwise hectic week so that we can refocus on the Lord, reconnect with other people. Today's psalm is titled A Song for the Sabbath Day. And the subject matter is a contrast between people who praise the Lord and seek him in his courts, the temple, versus those senseless fools who don't. God knew that in addition to seeking him daily and talking about him as we go about our way, that it's necessary that we pause and just do nothing, but remember him for an entire day, and then to repeat that process every single week. Therefore, in his wisdom, God commanded us to observe the Sabbath. He knew we wouldn't just do it on our own, so he commands us. Exodus 20, verses 8 through 11, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all of your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord our God. And in it you shall do no work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your male servant, nor your female servant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger who is within your gates. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and he rested the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and he hallowed it. Lest we dismiss the Sabbath as an irrelevant Old Testament command, consider the New Testament book of Hebrews, Hebrews 10, verses 24 and 25. And let us consider one another in order to stir up love and good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as is the manner of some, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching. How well are you doing with obeying God's command to observe the Sabbath? I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Groundworks Ministries operates entirely through financial donations from faithful people like you. And we need your support now more than ever. Donating is secure and it's easy at our website, groundworksministries.com. Another way to help is to tell people about Groundworks Ministries. You can share these podcasts with friends and family. Share them on your social media. You don't even have to call and ask for permission. And of course, you can always direct folks to our website, groundworksministries.com.